coming, Dad, but first Shaggy's gotta let go of me.
I'm sorry. I can't move no Scooby gets his fat butt off me. Sorry, Randy. Randy's supposed to be close to you.
Come on, Scooby. You've been trying to catch the Goblin King of Gruesome Manor for over a month now.
Yeah, maybe if you weren't caught up eating all the time, you would take this a little more seriously.
Like, it's not Scooby's fault that the gas station down the road has such good sushi.
Wait a minute, where's the Goblin King? Did anybody see where he went?
He went right away.
Is that the kitchen, buddy? Good work!
We're gonna go check it out. That's right, Randy.
Just a moment, you two. We're not going to get anywhere unless you can put aside your goofy antics for once. Now, we have to focus on luring the Goblin King into the trap that we have planned out. The question is, where do we find him, and how do we bring him to us?
Like, I don't think it's gonna be that hard, guys!
Try as you might, mystery gang, you'll never catch me. First, I'll put an end to your pathetic little crew, and then I will rule this town, and I'll eat all the garbage I want.
Right, bro. Sorry.
Stinky sleepers!
Not good.
You know, I have a delectable feast all laid out for you. I've heard it said that some of you can't resist the irresistible allure of delicious food.
Where are you going? Come back! Scooby!
Oh my God.
A pre-planned ruse, eh? I admit, you teens are more clever than I gave you credit for, but not clever enough.
Quick, get him!
Get away from me! Let me go, please!
Not so fast, Goblin King. Let's see who you really are.
Renowned
Prosecutor J.D. Mackenzie, Esquire.
That's renowned prosecutor J.D. Mackenzie Esquire III to you. Oh, thanks, man.
But, Mr. Mackenzie, why?
I think I might be able to answer that question. See, I thought your voice sounded familiar, Mr. Mackenzie. Now I realize it was obvious all along.
What do you mean? What was obvious?
J.D. Mackenzie was in the news recently for losing that big case about safety conditions in the county coal mines. Clearly that was a big loss for him professionally. He felt angry, humiliated, and he wanted revenge.
Like, that makes sense, but what does it have to do with the whole Goblin setup?
Think of all the people the Goblin King drove out of town.
Judge Welker and District Attorney Daphne.
Exactly. Both of whom were involved in that case that ruined Mackenzie's reputation.
I mean, he figured that if he scared them out of town, he could hurt their careers like they hurt his.
And I would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for you madman kids.
Randy. Scooby Doo, no.
But, Mr. Mackenzie, I don't understand. Why did you eat all the garbage?
To be more convincing, of course.
Okay, but what about all the times you smeared yourself full of animal feces? Was that necessary?
Yeah, okay, that was to cover up the smell of garbage, you idiot.
Hey, Scooby, can we talk to you for a second? Yeah, somewhere more, private. Scooby, you mind telling us what that was back there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, Scooby? You almost lost us the goblin back there.
Yeah, come on, Scooby, you gotta stop getting so distracted when we're on the job. It makes capturing the bad guys a lot harder.
Not to mention hurting our reputation. I mean, come on, Scooby, we're almost out of high school. If you keep acting like this, people will never take us seriously.
Acting? Right, what?
Acting like you. You're always too scared to go anywhere, and then when we finally convince you to come with us, you instantly get distracted by food.
But, Randy.
Shaggy's different, Scooby-Doo. You know that.
I don't understand. Randy?
It's nothing personal, buddy. It's just.
Right.
You're a dog, Scooby-Doo. Like, a totally wicked, awesome dog, but you're not human.
Randy, what are you saying?
Scooby, that although we like having you around, you're gonna have to clean up your act if you want to stay part of the gang.
People get uncomfortable when we insist on bringing our pet dog everywhere.
Especially when that pet dog is prone to knocking things over.
And eating all their food.
And humping their expensive furniture.
And messing up our traps.
And humping their expensive pets.
Like, it's not that we don't love you, buddy. It's just that, we've all got to grow up eventually. And that includes you.
Randy.
is right. Look, Scooby, this is what it comes down to. You can either get your act together or find a new gang to hang out with.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Promise me.
Hey. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, come over here. Hi. Renowned prosecutor, J.D. Mackenzie, Esquire III, also the Goblin King. Forgive me for being so forward, sir, but are you a talking fucking dog? Okay, alright, so you can understand what I'm saying right now? And you know English, like you can both comprehend and speak the English language. And those people just now, you're like, I don't know, you're their pet?
That's right.
Okay, so you do see that, don't you realize that I'm sorry, but your miracle, your existence is a goddamn miracle, Scooby Doo, okay? Has no one ever freaked out when they've seen you before? Are you goddamn kidding me? I mean, the scientists, the theologians, the politicians, we gotta tell somebody about this.
Right.
Listen, my friend, clearly those people that you roll with, they don't appreciate you. Clearly you're capable of a lot more than this. And you've got a brilliant mind for a dog. No offense, I'm sorry, you know what I mean. Listen, if you ever need to talk about anything at all, take my card, okay? Give me a call. Oh, it's in my back pocket right now. You can just, you can just get it. You can use your teeth, whatever, yeah, it's fine. Just go ahead. Yeah, you got it, sure, okay. Remember what I said, Scooby Doo? I really do think you're capable of a lot more.
Well, thank you, Goblin King.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. And you know, maybe since we're such great friends and all, you can untie me before the cops show up? Right, Scooby Doo? Oh, fuck, I'm gonna go to jail, aren't I?
And check this out, gang. What if we track down this missing cat? That's a classic caper, right, guys?
Fred, I really don't think finding missing cats is the best use of our time.
No, but look at the description. Black with white fur on his paws, exceptionally cute, will pay highly.
And your point?
My point is that clearly somebody cares a lot about this cat, and maybe when we find it, the owner will be super rich and some reporter will write a story about us.
Fred, be practical. Reporters only write about us when we solve real mysteries.
There are no real mysteries left, Velma.
Oh yeah? What about the serpent of Silver Lake? Or the scarecrow in McGreedy's field? Or that guy in the Walmart who kept biting people's toenails in the parking lot?
None of those count.
Then why did those people get put in the paper, Fred? Why did they get keys to the city and love from their parents? Mysteries get solved every day. Difference is, somebody else is solving them.
I don't get it. I mean, why aren't we catching the bad guys like we used to?
Come on, Daph. You know why.
I don't want to hear it, Fred. We split with Scooby 2 years ago, and we've been fine ever since.
We're not. You said it yourself. We just aren't what we used to be.
And what does that have to do with Scooby? I mean, half the time when these bad guys get away, it's because Shaggy's selling off his rocker, and... Shaggy, are you even listening?
What?
Listen, Shaggy, I get that you're still hung up about Scooby, but it's time to move on. We've got to focus on cleaning up our act here.
No, we can't. We just can't.
And why is that? We used to be the best in the biz at solving mysteries. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick of being bested by these new amateur detectives.
Damn, kids. There's just no respect for the craft these days.
Come on, Shaggy. Get up. Get up. Come on. Shaggy, get up. It's time to get back on talk. And that goes for you two as well. Next time a costume menace even dares to break in this town, we're finding him and we're catching him.
You're goddamn right, Velma.
Gosh, you think so?
We can't.
What?
We just can't.
You're delusional, Shaggy.
Am I? You know, for 2 long years we've hunted ghost after ghost, monster after monster, and what do we have to show for it? Nothing! We're like total nobodies. And we have been. For a while now.
What are you saying?
I'm saying we need to get Scooby Doo back.
Hell no, we don't need him.
Seriously, Shaggy, nobody even knows where he is. I don't think anyone's spoken to him since that Goblin King fiasco.
Besides, we've got to focus on finding another big mystery crime. Another costume theme to unmask.
There hasn't been random guy in a mask like cars in the public for months now.
Well, actually, maybe Shaggy has a point. Maybe the mystery gang really does need 5 members.
perfect member possibly be?
Another animal companion, perhaps?
You mean another dog?
One that talks?
Wait a minute. Could it be?
That's right! Scrappy Doo RJ Tammaro! Oh, well, okay then!
So, anyway, are we good with sticking with 4 members after all?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
As long as it means not dealing with that weirdo.
Alrighty. Now, as I was saying, we have to get started on cleaning up our act. Finding something big to solve. I wonder if...
Oh my god, if that's Scrappy Doo again, I'm gonna lose my shit!
Is it now you change your mind? Haven't we made it clear we don't want you here anymore?
Well, it's certainly nice to see you too, friend.
I had no idea.
Oh my god, Scooby! How have you been? Oh, where have you been? It's been so long, we missed you. Here, let me get you something to eat. Yeah. Shaggy, enough of your patronizing. I'm no longer the petty hound that you once knew. I've risen above you. All of you. Shaggy, I'm a lawyer now. Harvard, summa cum laude. And I did it alone, too. Without you, or your van, or your snacks, or this despicable collar.
Scooby, I don't know what to say. We thought you liked the color. It's so cute.
I realize now that I never did. In fact, I resented it and everything that it represented. I only wore it because you guys made me.
We only made you wear it so that if you got lost, somebody knew to call us.
Is that so? So you just thought if I got lost, I'd have no way of finding you guys? You literally drive around in the most conspicuous van possible.
Actually, you lost the van.
Fred.
We got it pounded and we don't have the money to get it out.
Shaggy!
I see. But we didn't give you the collar because we're trying to be mean to you, Scooby. We gave it to you so people would know who your owners were.
Shaggy, shut up!
No, Velma. He's more right than he knows. I don't think I'm picking up what you're putting down, old buddy. Shaggy, you gotta understand. We were never buddies. From the beginning, our relationship was one of imbalance. Despite everything that I did for all of you guys, you always treated me as the other, as something lesser. Why? Just because I'm a dog? What? It's not like that, Scooby. We love you. You thought you loved me. True friends don't treat their loved ones like pets.
So then why are you here, Scooby? Just to chew us out?
No, personally, I don't think it'd be worth my time. I just told myself all those years ago that one day I'd be back. Not to reconcile, not to reprimand, just to return what was yours. Go on, take it. It's yours again. Scooby, I don't understand. I'm just hanging out with you. Here, let me get you some Scooby snacks. Oh, spare yourself. Just the thought of those things make me want to gag.
So what? Is this it then?
Let's just say you'll hear from me soon.
What the hell was that? Who does Scooby think he is?
Yeah, and what did he mean we'll hear from him soon?
Whatever. If he wants to be bitter after all that we've done for him, we've got bigger things to worry about.
Scooby, you're back! Oh, sorry, it's the cops!
I'll see what's the matter.
The cops? What do they want?
I don't know. I got some things I gotta go hide, though.
What do you do?
You know, medication. Is it a crime you need to unwind sometimes?
Yes?
Oh, okay, they're gone.
Honestly, Shaggy, this is why you need to stop smoking on the porch.
No, it wasn't that.
Then what was it?
Guys, we've been served.
Mr. Mackenzie, please come in. Welcome to my home.
Oh, thank you, Scooby. This is a lovely place. Listen, JD is fine. You don't have to call me Mr. Mackenzie. It still feels a little bit weird.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that, JD. It is really odd, though, you know. On one hand, you're my friend, on the other hand, you're my lawyer. I might as well go back to calling you the Goblin King, am I right?
Yeah, well, don't do that. I'm a very different person than I was during the whole period of my life, and Listen, Scoob, I like you. I really do, but I can't be friends with my clients. Conflict of interest there and all that.
Oh, come on, JD. We're outside of your office. You can drop the formalities. And besides, you were the first person to show me true kindness.
Come on, you don't have to say that. Seriously, don't say that. This whole thing is weird enough as it is.
And yet you decided to take my case.
This case has a lot of potential, and I really think that we...
And since your license is no longer suspended, you wanted to take on the high-profile case of dog fights for equal rights to, what? Clear your name with the old goblin face, was it?
I guess those Ivy League wannabes taught you something after all. Listen, Scooby, it's not that I don't like you. Okay, quite the contrary. Actually, I have a lot of respect for you. I remember reading about you being the first dog accepted into Harvard. All the waves you were making with animal rights over there. And is this for me?
Oh, yeah, please. I'm ready from the box.
Yeah, sure. I don't know, Scooby. When you called me up out of the blue and you asked me to represent you, I have to admit, it's a really welcome surprise.
Gee, I meant what I said about you showing me true kindness. In a lot of ways, I owe everything I have to you.
Yeah, well, thanks. But you really don't need to say all of that, okay? Any sane man would have done the same thing in my situation. All right, a talking dog? I mean, forget about you becoming a lawyer. That story alone is groundbreaking.
Well, that's exactly why I wanted you to represent me. You were there from the beginning, and I want you here for this.
I appreciate that. By the way, where did I go today?
You went about as well as you could have. It was almost sad seeing them as just shells of their former selves.
Yeah, well, you can't hold out hope for people like that. I've seen hundreds of their type in my career, and, well, sleazebags like that never really change.
I guess so. It's just, they're so blind to the gravity of the situation, I really wish I could have been there when they got served their summons.
Yeah, well, it's important to keep in mind. Their number one priority is just going to be to save their own asses. Okay? I bet you that they couldn't tell you what they did wrong if they tried.
I don't doubt it. Now, speaking of which, I was wondering if we could talk about the case for just a little bit.
Oh, come on, Scooby. I don't know. I feel like we talk about the case almost every time we're in my office.
You're my lawyer, so... I'm sorry. Why are you being weird again?
What are you talking about?
Well, it's just we've been working on this for a little bit over a month now. Every time I want to get into the details, you get super squeamish. Is this literally your job?
Yeah, it is my job. It's just things get pretty stressful sometimes.
Why? I thought you said this was a slam dunk.
It is. Okay, don't get me wrong. It definitely is.
Just what?
I sometimes know I get butterflies.
The thought of bringing my abuser to justice gives you butterflies.
Great. Wrong word choice maybe, but I guess I'm just really nervous. Scooby, I mean, I haven't been in a courtroom in so long because of the whole goblin fiasco. Do you know what it's like to have your license suspended? I mean, imagine a group of bureaucrats sitting in a room publicly banning you from doing your job. It's humiliating.
So what, you're nervous to be embarrassed by that?
I'm nervous. I'm not going to do a good job, Scooby. I haven't been a lawyer in 2 whole years. I mean, God, what if I can't talk about this. Can we talk about something else for once, please? Like, I've had too much of this already.
Yeah, no, I go to town and stuff all the time, so...
Who could that be?
I'm not sure.
Hey, it's a lot. Hey, Scooby Doo! Nice place you got. Any portals in it? Ha! Nah, I'm just jerking you around, big guy.
Jesus Christ.
No, don't you Jesus Christ Scrappy me. I keep moving answers and I expect to get some. Now, the word on the street is that you ain't game with the game no more. What the hell did you tell me? Okay, sorry, real quick. Scooby, is this another talking dog?
Oh, JD, this is Scrappy Doo here. We have some history together.
Oh, you fabulous do Uncle Scoob! Which is why I would have expected a more generous welcome. He just called you Uncle. Are you two related? Scooby Doo, do you come from an entire family of talking dogs?
Oh, fuck, no. My mother died being birthed me in an animal shelter. Scrappy Doo just called that one of those pits where you used to dump medical waste. I'm not looking to say he knows it bothers me.
Oh, come on, Scooby, it don't matter if you're related by blood or not. The point is, we're all dogs who fall. And that means he's family. You might have a point, Scooby. The implications of another talking dog could be pretty big.
Don't hold your breath. The only thing Scrappy likes to use his voice for is talking about how much he wants to sleep with other people's wives.
I'll give you that. So let me answer my question. Why are you hanging around with those schmucks anymore, huh?
Well, I realized I'm worth a lot more than they thought I was. I left 2 years ago and I haven't looked back since.
Wait a minute. If you quit, then why won't they take me on? I've always wanted to be part of the gang.
Because you're annoying, you betray them.
Come on, that was one time. Whatever. Point is, past is the past, and people like me deserve second chances. This guy's a real piece of work, huh, Scooby? Hey, you got a problem, Weiss guy?
to take over here.
Scrappy, this is Jay Mackenzie. He's actually the man who's responsible for who I am today.
Oh, so he's responsible for you being a little conventional.
In actuality, Jamie encouraged me to go to law school, and now I'm more successful than Mr. Game will ever be.
So what does that mean? You're like boring or whatever?
It means I'm wildly successful, exceedingly wealthy, and a sex icon everywhere.
JJ, yeah? JJ. You think you can lend me some of that good stuff too? Oh, I'm afraid it's a little bit more complicated. Come on, I'm way more interested in this poser. I deserve money too.
Okay, well, being a lawyer, first of all, isn't just about making money. And while we're at it, I think, oh God, what am I doing? Scooby, can we get this guy out of here?
I was just about to say the same thing. Scrappy, I need you to leave.
What the hell? First these mystery losers reject me and now you. I'm Scrappy Daphne goddamn Doo.
You're incredibly mentally unstable, especially.
Fine. I'll leave. We're not done taking demos. I'll be back and then you will see. He's all will see.
Oh, it's French.
Jesus, what the hell was that all about?
Scrappy, well, who knows? But since, as long as I can remember, he's been following the gang around. He's always wanted to join me, he's just always been such a creep.
I'm the, ghastly ghoul, and I'm here to teach you a lesson.
Scrappy, I know it's you.
And what kind of ghost roars at people?
And I'm not going to chase you around the house all day trying to unmask you either. I told you I'm done with that stuff.
I mean roar! Screw you guys, just roar all the time!
Scrappy, please, you're embarrassing yourself.
No, I'm not! I'm a real ghost and I'm gonna go fuck your wife!
The joke's on that guy. My wife left me years ago. Again just last night.
Fred, please, I'm trying to study.
Yeah, but this is what we were looking for, right? We needed a monster to catch, and now this thing shows up all of a sudden. It's perfect.
Actually, it's not. We have our court date coming up in a few days, and we need to be ready.
Velma's right, Fred. I mean, I want to catch this ghastly ghoul character as much as you do, but our day in court is just more important.
Exactly.
That goes for you too, Velma. I mean, you're so smart and all, but maybe we should hire a lawyer.
No, if Scooby has a problem with us, he can face it himself. I'm not hiding behind some lawyer.
You know, Daph, maybe Velma's right. When people have problems with each other, they talk it out. It really isn't fair of Scooby to make this a legal matter.
Exactly. And like I said, if it's so important to him, then he'll face us like the man he's trying so hard to be. Now, I want to talk about how things are going to go down next week. Shaggy? Shaggy!
What?
Oh, great. He's high.
Give him a break, Fred. He's depressed.
No, I'm actually pretty fucking stoned this time.
Can you please stop watching that trashy dating game show?
Okay, from stag to bag is not trashy. That one contestant's a magician.
The American legal system is a complicated beast, Shaggy, and if we're going to be representing ourselves, then we need to be on top of things.
Velma, this might come as a surprise to you, but I don't know anything about court procedure.
No one knows about court procedure, especially not long-haired, scruffy-chinned 20-somethings who spend their time fixated on characters from a TV show. Now, please get up, and if you want to stay out of jail, you'll listen to what I have to tell you.
Okay. Fine, okay. Any news on the ghoul, fellow buddy?
Yeah, actually. He was spotted last night at the docks downtown.
Weird. Normally these guys should stay in one place, but this ghastly ghoul fellow really likes to get around.
Yeah, first the carnival, then the drive-in, now the dogs. Maybe he just doesn't know where to settle down yet.
Or maybe he just wants attention. We've dealt with crazies before, I'm sure that this guy is no different, whoever he is.
I don't know.
Oh, really, Velma? And I thought you were supposed to be the smart... Evil villain was studying up for the big hate, what I see? Because that's the day I unleash my campaign of terror, and all will fall before me.
How do you know my name? And how do you know about our summons?
Oh, that's not all, dear Velma. I know everything about you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on now, Fred. It's clear that ever since you dumped that mangy muck, your game's been a shell of its former self. Shame too. The lovable, likable, someone better in every conceivable way.
This is really starting to freak me out, you guys. Who is this?
I believe the question you should be asking, Daphne, is
Oh,
what is this?
Jinkies!
Jeepers!
Sucker glue!
Guys, like, I don't think it's just a guy in a mask. There's only one explanation for this. And he's a
Don't say it, Shaggy! You're
Don't worry, pathetic mystery game. I'll spare you for now. But mark my words, the ghastly ghoul will haunt this town until all those who wronged him will get what they deserve.
What the hell was that?
He knew who we were. He knew about Scooby. He even knew where we lived. That wasn't your average seemingly innocent townsperson who we speak with for like 3 minutes at the beginning of the story.
And that roar, that was a bona fide ghost roar.
What do you think, Velma?
I hate to say it, but you're right. That was a real, genuine ghost right there, no doubt about it.
Gosh, I can't believe it. A real ghost.
And look, I know we always think it's like some real monster just for it to be a twist villain at the end, but this time, it's for real.
Yeah.
There's no other possible explanation.
Only through some otherworldly omnipotence could the ghastly ghoul know what he knows.
So what now? I mean, we've got to step in and help the town.
I don't know, Fred. I mean, you heard what Velma said. If we don't study up for our day in court, we could be in big trouble.
Yeah, Daphne's right. We really have to just focus on Scooby Doo in court and let the cops take care of the ghoul.
Forget about Scooby. This could be our one chance to get back to the limelight. You know that.
We'll do both.
What?
We'll have to do both. We'll catch this guy and defend ourselves in court.
Are you sure about this?
I think it's a great idea. I can see the headlines now. Mystery gang innocent. Solves ghastly ghoul caper.
I don't know about this one, dudes.
I'll start looking into paranormal investigation tactics.
I'll design some traps.
Wait. I'm really worried about that Shaggy.
Yeah, me too. You know, trying to catch the ghoul is pointless.
Well, I wouldn't say it's pointless. It's just preparing for our day in court is probably a little more important.
But what's the point? We won't be able to do that either.
What's wrong, Shaggy? You used to be so goofy and carefree. It hurts to see you like this.
I don't know, Daph. It's just, I don't know how you guys have been able to go on so easily. You know, I love Scooby, and it hurts to know that he's angry with us.
Well, I mean, I think it's been hard on all of us. We just show it in different ways.
You think?
Oh, of course. I mean, Velma's overworking herself, and Fred is a nervous wreck. He's doing the fingernail thing. And me, I've been really angry. Like, angrier than I'd like to admit.
I just can't believe this is all happening.
Hey, maybe it was inevitable, right? And then it's good that we're getting it all out of the way now while we're young and have so much life ahead of us.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just can't help but think about us, you know? Were we really that bad to Scooby? I mean, sure we could have been a little bit nicer sometimes, but I thought he loved being our pet.
I thought about that too. I think about it a lot.
So then what? Is Scooby right about us? Are we just a bunch of monsters?
I think, look, it's clear that Scooby's not in the best place right now, mentally. And I don't know why he's doing this or what he wants to achieve, but honestly, I don't think he's the victim in this situation.
Really? But I don't know. If we really weren't that bad, then why is he suing us?
Who knows? I mean, Velma thinks it's because he's a self-entitled little prick. And Fred hasn't thought about it at all.
And what about you?
Well, it's like I said, I have a really hard time seeing us as the bad guys here. But, I mean, I sympathize with Scooby. I really, really do. Whatever it is he's looking for, I hope he finds it. What are you thinking about?
I don't know. It's just, do you ever wonder if maybe we try so hard to see ourselves as the good guys because it's easy? Because that way we don't need to reevaluate all of our past actions, you know? So we don't need to admit that maybe we were wrong. I don't know, Dad, but that's just really scary to me. Scarier than any ghost could ever be.
Wow, Shaggy, that's really profound.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said earlier, I'm really stoned right now, so that might not make any sense.
That could also be the case. It's just like, oh, this is so agonizing.
Oh, well, do you? No, okay, no, never mind, no.
What?
Well, you wouldn't happen to want something to take the edge off. I know you don't smoke, but, you know, it's been helping me out.
You know what? Why not? Let's be bad.
Oh, okay, groovy. Okay, what do you want?
I'll have what you're having.
Okay.
Alright.
Here you go. It looks funny. I swear it's real.
Yeah, just, okay. Oh, wait, hold on.
Alright. Dude, okay. First I have a pretty okay. Also, if that doesn't work, I have a bunch of pills in here. If you take an Advil and Viagra at the same time, it does wonders. I also have heroin.
You know what? The joint will be just fine. Keep your heroin.
Today's the big day. How you feeling?
You know, fine, alright.
It's okay if you're nervous. I'm pretty nervous too.
Yeah, well, you don't have to get up in front of the judge. Mess this up, we're done for, so.
You're not gonna mess this up, Jiggy.
You don't know that, Scooby.
Gee, I wouldn't have picked you if I didn't believe in you. Besides, this is a slam dunk, remember?
Yeah. I guess it's just, things don't always go the way you expect.
Why would you say that?
Because I've seen it happen before. Okay, well, when I said we would probably get a conviction, I certainly meant it, but this wouldn't be the first time I was wrong about something like that.
You're talking about the coal mine case, right? The last big case before you...
Yeah, before it became known as that goblin freak.
Yeah.
2 workers killed, Scooby. Another 13 injured. Everybody knew that those mines weren't safe to begin with, but that accident, nobody expected that.
So they hired you to win compensation?
And they hired me to get justice, okay? And like, it was no secret that those mines were run on bribery and corruption. But up until that point, everybody thought the boys upstairs were untouchable, and, well, I guess it turns out they were.
You lost?
It's not just that I lost. It was those workers and their families. I let all of them down. Everybody sees the legal system as a way for the little guy to stick it to the man, but for the most part, it doesn't matter, okay? You'd be shocked how far you can get with fear, power, and a whole lot of money.
I still don't get it though. Sure, you got screwed over, but don't dress up like a goblin.
It's like I said, fear, power, and money. Didn't have any power, sure as shit didn't have any money. So I figured I'd scare the bastards, run them out of town. And you know what the worst part is, Scooby? It worked. Welker and Jaffe, those sons of bitches left Crystal Cove and they never looked back.
But you must have known what they were doing was wrong.
I guess.
No, I'm serious. Just because there's injustice in the world, that doesn't give you the right to put on a mask and terrorize people.
For my honest opinion,
I do.
you and I, in a sense, are victims of this world. And victims like us don't get to tell our stories. All that we can do is hope that those who wronged us get what they're owed.
Sometimes they don't.
Most of the time, they don't. All right? I was so desperate back then. I wanted to stop those guys in any way that I could. So I became the Goblin King.
You became what you swore to fight against.
No, I didn't.
Yeah? Why's that?
Because, Scooby, the real villains don't wear masks.
All rise. Introducing the Honorable Judge Thorn.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hang on, where's the defense? Order! I will have order in my courtroom.
Sorry, Your Honor. We just ran over here from the bus stop.
You don't have to tell her that for anything.
I think I left my wallet on the bus.
What? How do they do that, Shaggy?
I have some in my pocket.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. My co-defendants and I meant no disrespect.
You want to talk about disrespect? Lateness is one thing. Walking in here dressed like that? It's the very definition of disrespect.
Listen, Judge. I've been wearing this ascot for 4 years straight. And I'm not about to stop now.
We don't, own any other clothes, Your Honor.
Are you serious?
Well, that's not necessarily true. I used to own a
A red t-shirt.
Wow. Honestly, I expected more from you for how disappointing.
I'm sorry, do we know you?
No way. Thorn, is that you?
Wait, Thorn as the lead singer of the Hex Girls, Thorn?
That's right, although I've been going by Judge Thorn these days.
Why is that?
Because she's a judge, Shaggy.
Oh, when did that happen?
Yeah, did the band break up or something?
Nope, Hex Girls are still kicking. This is just my day job.
Yeah, but becoming a judge? Ooh, why?
What? Do you think the band was my entire life? I mean, this was always the plan. You guys met me while I was studying pre-law.
You never told us.
You never asked.
Yeah, hi, sorry, are we gonna start soon?
My apologies, Mr. Mackenzie. We will begin as soon as counsel arrives. Yes, Miss Dinkley?
We are counsel.
What? She's serious?
I hope so.
Forgive me, Miss Dinkley, and I really do apologize, but I guess all these years in wicked hard rock must have really affected my hearing. You see, I thought I heard you say that you were the defense counsel. Would you be so kind as to correct me?
That's correct. We're representing ourselves.
You don't have a lawyer?
We don't need a lawyer, Thorn.
Let me get this straight. You walk in here late, you come dressed like you're ready for some sock hop down at the local soda shop, and then you come here, look me straight in the eyes, and you tell me that you didn't even hire a lawyer?
That appears to be the case, Your Honor.
That appears to be the case, I see. Court is now in session.
Oh God, I can't believe this is happening.
Mr. Mackenzie, the prosecution's opening statement.
Is it like, you got this?
Yeah, you're right, you got this.
And, Mr. Mackenzie,
Yes, Your Honor.
I trust that there will be no behavioral issues on your end.
Yeah, of course.
Objection, Your Honor. The prosecution asks that the judge stop badgering my representation.
Need I remind you that you are the client, Mr. Doo? I will not have you interrupt this hearing. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Excuse me.
I will say though, you got moxie, Scoop. Mr. Mackenzie, you may begin.
Thank you, Your Honor. My client, Mr. Scooby Doo, is, by all intents and purposes, a miracle. A talking dog. He can speak to us. He can understand us. He has hopes, fears, desires, just like you or me. So I ask you, is he not deserving of equal rights? Should my client not be afforded the same equal protection under the Constitution, just like everybody else, solely because of his species? I don't think so. Harvard doesn't think so. The California Bar Association doesn't think so. But, Your Honor, these four individuals with us today in court are not of the same opinion. They proved that time and time again throughout their years with Mr. Doo, treating him as a pet, something to be possessed, to be owned. Today, I will show that not only did the mystery gang violate Mr. Doo's civil liberties, they did it with intent, and they did it with malice.
Hey, that is
Order! My apologies, Mr. Mackenzie. You may continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. In summary, my client is unique beyond comparison, and unfortunately so is the suffering that he's had to endure. I ask you to keep this in mind, and not just for the integrity of this legal system, but because it's the right thing to do. And yeah, Scooby Doo is not a human, but one thing's for sure. He's a damn good person.
Gee, that was amazing.
Yeah?
It was extraordinary, really.
I guess it was, huh?
Well, I don't think I'm alone in saying that those are some very touching words, Mr. Mackenzie. Now, as for the defense...
We're fucked.
Hey, it's not over yet.
Daphne's right. Besides, we've got a secret weapon.
What? Like a gun?
Not exactly, but trust me, it'll make a huge difference.
Ahem, defense, if you...
Wait! Wait, hold on! Hold on, wait!
Oh my God, it's a ghastly ghoul!
What are we gonna do? Order! Order in the courtroom! You there, are you out of your mind?
No, just a little winded is all. Sorry. I got lost in the way over here.
I'm so sorry, Your Honor. Scrappy Doo here is just trying to get a rise out of me.
What? Scooby, you know this guy?
Oh, you bet he does. I mean, no, he doesn't. Kind of knows me. We met once. I'm a ghastly ghoul. I'm scary.
Scrappy, you're not afraid from the appointment.
Nah! I came here all this way, and I'm not leaving until I got what I came here for. Now, before this hearing begins.
The hearing has already begun.
Damn, really? Shit. Before this hearing continues.
Scrappy Doo, I'm holding you in contempt of court 20 days.
No, and you will only refer to
40
me.
days.
Stop! Just let me
100 days.
Please, Your Honor, he talks big game, but he's harmless.
Oh, harmless, eh? Well, tell that to the 9 homeless people I killed on the way over here. No, it can't be.
I don't know, you guys. This is the ghastly ghoul we're talking about.
God only knows what he's capable of.
Scrappy, you're making a fool out of yourself.
If you're not out of here within the next 10 seconds, I will drag your sorry ass to county myself.
Alright. Don't want to take me seriously? Fine. You just seem happy.
Oh my God, we're safe.
We survived.
Now, barring any more interruptions, the defense may approach the bench. This is what you want.
Yes.
I'll allow it. In lieu of an opening statement, the defense wishes instead to invite a character witness to the stand. This is an individual that the mystery gang has worked closely with for many years, and together they have solved many mysteries. I would like to invite to the stand Batman. So, Mr. Batman, your opinion...
Holy shit! They killed Batman! Fuck! Is that harmless enough for you? Are you assholes gonna finally listen to what I have to say? Please, Ghastly Ghoul, just don't hurt us.
What do you want, man?
I want to take over this town and take revenge upon all my enemies.
Enough with the monologuing, Scrappy. It doesn't suit you.
Oh yeah? Why should I listen to you? Huh? Everybody's been good enough. And I don't think you told Mr. Regrets.
Killing people and taking a courtroom hostage won't change any of that.
Maybe it won't to you, but no matter. Soon victory will be within my grasp and all will fall before me.
I said enough, Scrappy. You're not fooling anyone, and neither is that sheet. Let me ask you something. How does this all end? Do you think we're all just going to give in? You'll walk out of here free?
You have no idea what I had planned.
No, I'm serious. Answer the question. How does this all end? What's your best case scenario?
Well,
Because I'll tell you what's going to happen. First, you're going to be arrested, then you'll be thrown in jail, and then you'll spend the rest of your days wondering how you could have been so stupid as to think that any of this was a good idea. What are you going to do? Are you going to kill us too? Is that what you want? I don't think so. You want to know what I think?
Don't know me.
I think you want attention. That's all you ever wanted, right? Just for people to talk about you? Except now people won't be talking about how funny or charming you are. No, they're going to see what you did here today, and they're going to call you a monster. Come on, Scrappy. Take off the mask.
No.
Do yourself a favor and take it off. Come on.
Scrappy Doo!
Oh my God, yes!
How did you guys not figure that out by now?
We've literally been referring to him as Scrappy this entire time.
Anyway, Scrappy, I don't get it. I mean, given you are mentally insane, but still, why did you do this?
You want to know why, you stupid hack? It's because I've been the Mystery Game's #1 fan for years! Years! I've always been there, cheering you guys on, but do I get any respect for that? No! I'm mocked, ridiculed, cast aside as if I was some denying little freak!
Well, I mean...
And I talk this moment, well, maybe the wise cracking animal the most. Did they choose me? No! To them I must have died.
I know that must have been hard.
Oh, see, don't act like he's as innocent and honest. You got to go off and live an amazing little life for yourself, didn't you? Look at me, huh? I'm also a talking dog. How come I never get noticed?
Scooby Doo! Never Scrappy! Just you! America's favorite!
Okay, that does not justify killing homeless people, I'm sorry.
If you were in my position, you'd see things different. I know you. If only were for that damn boy, where is he? Right here, you pathetic little whelp! Jesus Christ! Right! I'm the goddamn Goblin King, you right, bitch!
You got him, but I thought you don't hold Goblin thing.
I am. Never again will I go around terrorizing people. After all, that's what they tried to do to me. And the very fact that I'm standing here today proves that they were wrong. But sometimes it takes a costumed menace to beat a costumed menace. Now, where's the garbage in this place? I'm starving!
Hey, he's getting away!
What are we gonna do?
We do what we always do.
What?
Like, kick the bastard!
Where'd he go?
Scrappy?
But he got the mask off.
What?
Scooby got Scrappy to take the mask off. No traps, no anything. He just didn't.
What's your point?
I'm saying that maybe Scooby was a bit more capable than we gave him credit for.
You really think so?
I do! I mean, he went to Harvard Law! I don't know. Imagine what he could have done if we gave him those sorts of opportunities.
Come on, Shaggy. We both know that Scooby was capable of making his own decisions.
But did he?
Huh?
I mean, I'm saying he wasn't. I'm saying he lived his life the way he did because that's the way we made him live it.
You're talking about him like he was our slave.
Yeah, and there was that one time when we were playing fetch and I pretended to throw the stick and he ran around looking for it, like, oh, where is it? But I only did that because it was funny. That is literally the second worst thing I've ever done to a dog.
Fred, you're not doing yourself any favors here.
Listen, all I'm saying is that we need to face the facts. And the facts are that we were horrible to Scooby. And now all we can do is say sorry and do our best to make up for it.
You're being too hard on yourself.
Yeah, what do you expect us to even do, Shaggy?
No, you're right, Shaggy. I know who you are.
All rise. Introducing the Honorable Judge Thorn.
Will the defendants please approach the bench as I call them Fred Jones? In the case of Scooby Doo versus the Mystery Gang, you have been found guilty of false imprisonment, aiding and abetting, reckless endangerment, and animal cruelty. Do you have anything to say on your behalf?
No, Your Honor.
I hereby sentence you to 15 years with possibility of parole. Velma Dinkley. Miss Dinkley, you have been found guilty of false imprisonment, aiding and abetting, and animal cruelty.
Is this what you wanted?
I sentence you to 10 years without possibility of parole. Daphne Blake. Miss Blake, you've been found guilty of aiding and abetting and false imprisonment.
I know what I did was wrong, Your Honor, and I hope to make things right again.
I hope so too. 5 years with possibility of parole. Norville Rogers. Norville.
Sorry, that was not me.
You have been found guilty of false imprisonment, aiding and abetting, and reckless endangerment.
Okay, and
No,
now...
I wasn't done.
Oh.
You also were found with 8 grams of marijuana in your possession, alongside a string of other illicit substances. Additionally, since you gave these drugs to Mr. Doo on more than one occasion, you have also been found guilty of animal cruelty. Have you anything to say for yourself?
Yes, Your Honor, please, it's one thing. Scooby, I'm sorry.
Shaggy, I forgive you.
I hereby sentence you to 20 years without possibility of parole.
That's it, isn't it?
Shaggy, I am so proud of you.
Thanks. You know, we'll get through this, guys. I just know we will. And before we go off to jail, there's one thing I just have to say. Velma, I love you.
I'm gay.
If the convicted would kindly just head over to the unnamed bailiff who is just over there and has been this entire time.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Nice guys always finish last.
Congratulations, you two. You made it through. Court dismissed.
Wow.
How do you feel?
I feel weird, but better.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. It was exceedingly brave of you to forgive Shaggy like that.
Thanks. You know, I thought about this a lot, and I really do think that he's sorry. Besides, I'm 6 years old now. You made me break in and all. I'd be lucky if I had 2 years left.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked, but resentment in my heart.
He's a really nice dog.
So what about you? What are you gonna do now?
No. I think I might start my own practice. Something I've always really wanted to do. What about you?
Maybe I'll start my own practice, but first I think I want to travel around for a bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Maybe I can find another talking dog. Help him like you help me.
That sounds perfect, Scooby.
JD, thanks for everything.
Hey, don't mention it. Want to go celebrate?
Absolutely.
Oh, fantastic. I'm starving. Is there any place in particular you want to go?
Actually, I brought my own stuff. Just give me a second.
To court? What? Oh, what the holy shit? Do you plan on sharing any of that?
Nope.